Alright, coders. In this episode, we will be exploring how to use the cat command for reading and manipulating files, as well as redirecting standard inputs. The command cat, it stands for concatenate. It's a short word standing for concatenate, which is a fancy word for joining things together. It's primarily used for displaying the contents of files on the terminal. So let's see an example. In this file, I have uh, three files in this folder. For example, the output.txt, I want to display its contents, output.txt. So this is its content. It's displayed on the screen. So that's it. Uh, you can also display the contents of multiple files simultaneously. For example, I can say display all files having .txt. So now all the three files are displayed at once. Or I can say, for example, error.txt and output.txt. It's the same thing. Now I displayed only the two files from the three. If you want to join the contents of multiple files and save them into a new file, you can use this operator, the redirector operator. So I will use, for example, for error.txt and output.txt. I will name it res.txt. So now res.txt uh, contains the two files, the contents of the two files. So that's it for joining. It's you can open it in res.txt. So that's it. So now, how to redirect standard inputs and why we are talking about that command. If we want redirecting standard inputs, uh, what is the context of talking about that command? When no arguments are provided, the cat command reads from the standard input, usually the keyboard, and writes to the standard output, usually the terminal or a file. This means it waits for you to type something, and when you press enter, it will display what you typed back to you. You can terminate this input by pressing Ctrl D in Linux or Mac, or Ctrl Z in Windows. For example, me here, I'm using WSL for having the Linux into my Windows machine. So that's it. For example, I will create a new file. I will name it data.txt. Uh, I will data.txt. This for saving the contents of the standard input into a file. But if I want only to display it into the screen, I will use cats without arguments. So I will use it without arguments. Hello. I will type hello. This is test, for example. Control Z. Now, yes. That's it. It's return it to the screen. If I want to save this into a file, data.txt. Hello, this is a test. Second line, third line, Control Z. And now, if I use less to display the file, data.txt, so that's it. It's saved into the file. So we have saved the standard input into standard output. The not the standard output, but into the file data.txt. So that's it. If I want to add something to the file, adding its append. So I will use that two symbols data.txt. I will 4, 5, 6, Control Z, and now data.txt. We have the content, the next content uh, appended. So that's it for the cat command and how to save and or display the sender input into our screen or into a file. Thank you watching. Until next time. Thank you.